Alright, so this is my response to a couple different discussions that are going on right now out in the community. The first being about community itself and how that's changing, and then also about my YouTube story. So first I knew this girl, and I found out that she vlogged. So I watched some of her vlogs.
And, alright.
And she pointed me in the direction of a couple of famous vloggers and a couple of her Interfriends who vlogged. And so I was introduced to the League of Extraordinary Interfriends. Then later one day when Emily and I were just hanging out, she introduced me to this thing called Tiny Chat. I've never video chatted before, so all of a sudden I'm video chatting with 5 people who are complete strangers. I call them strangers because that's what they were then. Now they're just strange friends. Now, the culmination of all this was actually getting to meet 2 of these interfriends in real life. Now, this meeting didn't feel like meeting people for the first time. It felt more like a high school reunion. Old friends who haven't seen each other in a while and just catching up, picking up where you left off. So, I guess my point in all of this is, this group of friends is as real a group of friends as any of my other group of friends. But they're not spatially organized. But all the same, we are a community. So what does this mean for community in the most general terms? Well, I think the paradigm is starting to shift. Some people are starting to adopt community identities that aren't geographically defined. And I think in 30 to 40 years, as the youngest of today's YouTubers become middle-aged, and fewer people can remember a time before the internet, more and more interpersonal interaction is going to be happening digitally. Just like the telephone changed how we interact in the early part of the 20th century, so I think is the internet changing how we interact in the early part of the 21st century.